Hey guys, it's Serena. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another vlog. It is early o'clock. It's 7:30 actually, and it's the day after Christmas. So I have lots of organizing to do, to put stuff away, to make room for new things. It was a very chill, good Christmas. But we're back to it today. We're back to tracking, we're back to steps, we're back to water. All of the things. So welcome back to another vlog. Like I said, it's 7:30. I am majorly procrastinating to get a walk in outside because it's like 20 degrees out, but I'm pushing myself to at least go around the block. And if I can go around the block, then I can do another block, and we're just gonna take it one block at a time. Today is a active rest day. I was almost gonna say like reactive rest day. I don't know. Guys, my brain is just waking up. So yeah, today is an active rest day. I do have to walk and get some steps in. And then I also am going to a friend's house later who is working on becoming a Pilates instructor, and I'm gonna be her student so that she can practice her audition, which is pretty fun. So that's what's on the menu for today. Other than that, it's just going to be like a super chill studying, YouTube editing, hobby, extracurricular activities kind of day. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be good. So now we have to get outside and we have to get some fresh air. I was actually just out there taking pictures and videos of the sunrise because it was really cool. And I was like, yes. It's cold. It is definitely cold. My headphones are also dead, like my Apple ones at least. So I'm gonna either go without anything or maybe I'll wear my Sony headphones. Sorry guys. I just woke up like an hour ago. It's my Bible study. I did review one chapter of flashcards. I do have to review the other chapters today. And I have to start working on the next chapter of actually making index cards because it's been about a week since I've created anything new. When I had those 2 days off of work last week, actually last Thursday and Friday, it was a lot easier to make flashcards and study than when I have all the things going on during the week. Also, Christmas week is just naturally busy. So I'm excited to go into now this week, just leading up to New Year's, and it won't be so busy. I can get more done and I can spend more time reviewing and studying simultaneously. So that's my study plan. Okay, I'm procrastinating now. Let's get outside. Okay, you guys, I did it. I got out there for, I think it was 20 minutes. Let me check my recap. It is windy. That was the only thing. I can walk out there when it's cold. I don't mind that, but when it's windy, really cold. So, I'm so happy today's a rest day too because I did not sleep great, did not sleep enough, but I'm just so used to getting up early that I was like, I can't sleep anymore. I have to get up. So where is my... Okay, so I did 0.87. I was out there for 18 minutes and I was just strolling. I wasn't trying to do anything crazy. Honestly, I was just trying to get outside. That was the big thing. I was like, if I just last 10 minutes, that's okay. I got out there. I could say I got out there, got some sun, got some fresh air. I'm really big lately on just fresh air, taking the vitamins, doing all the healthy things because those are the things that make me feel good and I just want to feel good all the time. Okay, so now that I got that out of the way, the next thing I have to do is my laundry, meaning actually washing clothes and putting clothes away. So that's next. I'm also listening to A Love Letter to Whiskey by Candy Steiner. I'm 40% into it right now and I'm listening to it on Spotify. And it's making me mad, actually. So if you don't know what this book is about, I feel like I'm the last person on planet Earth to read this book. It is about this girl, Bree, and she has a friend named Jenna, and there's this guy, Jamie. Jenna and Jamie had dated at one point, but then they broke up. So now Jamie and B, her real name's Brex, but everybody calls her B because she doesn't like her name for big reasons that you get unfolded to you throughout the book. Bray and Jamie now are in this like situationship. They, for some reason, can't figure it out because Jamie wants his life and his things, and he has a plan. He wants that plan to come to fruition, and Jamie is just now figuring herself out after some big things that happen in her life, and she feels that she belongs here. Jamie feels like he belongs here, and they can't like compromise. That's like a big theme in the book right now, is the lack of compromise, because they're trying to like talk things through, and this is the part where I'm at right now, where they're trying to make this relationship work, or just situationship, trying to see each other, whatever they're going to end up doing. And both of them are like, no, I want my life where I'm at right now. So Jamie is in their hometown, which is South Florida. I think it's Miami. And B is up in Pittsburgh. Just had a major breakthrough with her profession. There's the word for it. Which is pretty cool because I relate to that, and I relate to the field that she's in because that's the field that I'm in now. And I thought that was pretty cool, but I just want to shake her. And like, I feel bad for him. But also, to some degree, I don't feel bad because he's a little controlling. And she's also like a little controlling too. Like, just feel like she's stringing him along. And he's like, no, I want to make this work. I want you to be with me. Physically. Down in Florida. Like, he doesn't want to move up. She doesn't want to move back home. So I feel like so much has happened, and I'm only at the 40% mark. But I know, like, I have the book on my shelf. It's a thick book. So it's probably like 500 pages or something like that. And like I said, I'm at the 40% mark. So I think I'm going to listen to that some more while I do my chores and see how far we get. My goal is by 12 o'clock to have 5,000 steps. I don't know if I can get another 2,300 steps just in the house, but to have to go up and down the stairs a lot could be doable. Could be doable. Alright, so I'm gonna throw my headphones back on, I guess. Take my sneakers off. And then get started on this. Guys, it is so cold. I'm waiting for my car to warm up before I stop for coffee and then head down to my friend's house and be her Pilates student. So I got my music queued up. I don't really feel like listening to an audiobook. I just kind of like want to listen to music and sip a coffee and zone out. Yeah, because I listened to an audiobook this morning and feel like I'm a little audiobooked out for right now. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I got a new stand for Christmas for my Osmo Pocket 3, and it's pretty cool. It's like a magnetic back situation, so I could like stick it on the fridge or like at the gym, stick it on a pole. Right now it's not stuck to anything, but I can also use the back as a stand. So that way you guys are sitting upright and I don't need to bring the whole like tripod extension situation. So that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna get a peppermint mocha from Starbucks because I did get one Starbucks gift card and I was loading it this morning only to find out I actually already had money on my card, which is fun, and I didn't realize that, so I'm gonna treat myself to Starbucks. and then that'll be my fuel for this workout, and I'll have lunch when I get back. That's the plan. So let's head over there, and I will see you guys later at some point. Hello, you guys. Good morning. I just made a fresh cup of coffee. This is now iced. My first cup, thought I made a hot coffee, but then I looked at the pod after it brewed because I was like, wow, there's not a lot of coffee in here. I wonder if something's going on with my machine. I picked a latte pod. That's what I get for doing it in the dark and not double checking. So I did have a lukewarm latte this morning because I added more milk to it, and I was like, I'm not throwing this back in the microwave. I'm just gonna have to drink it as is. So I made a nice coffee. This one tastes better. So we're good. We're back in business. Today is going to be a very computer heavy morning. It's Saturday, but I have a lot of studying to do today for the personal training exam. And you're going to hear a lot about this in every single video now because like I have to basically work it into my lifestyle and study and like take notes and review and all that stuff every single day. So it's going to be a big part of these vlogs going forward until I take the test. I'm also pretty snowed in. I'm looking outside. I mean, there's not that much snow on the ground, but it's not supposed to officially stop snowing until this afternoon. There's probably about 3 inches maybe on the ground. It's hard to tell when you're looking at like other people's roofs because the way the snow falls, like some parts of the roof it looks like there's 5 inches, some parts it looks like there's 2 to 3 inches. So I have to actually like look on the ground, but I think we got like 3 or 4 inches overnight. So I have no plans on going anywhere. I also am not going to be working out today. I have one scheduled. I have back and bicep scheduled, but I am so sore. My legs and my abs are so sore. So I think it would be in my best interest to save the workout for tomorrow instead of pushing myself through it today. And then tomorrow I could probably make it to the gym. The road should be cleared by then. It's also supposed to get warm, so the snow's going to melt. So I think tomorrow's going to be the gym day, and then I'll head back and bias. But at least today I can walk on the treadmill and maybe get outside later. My goal is to get outside every single day, even if it's just to go around a block. Yesterday I went around 3 blocks or 4 blocks, and I was out there for about 20 minutes. So even if it's just around a block for 5 minutes, like I need to get outside. So maybe a snow walk will happen. Maybe. It really depends on like when it stops snowing and how the streets and sidewalks are looking. So this morning, since it's a computer heavy morning, like I said, I am editing YouTube content. I have to study. And what else? There was something else. Oh, I want to make an Instagram graphic to post. So I have to work on those things this morning, eat breakfast, and walk on the treadmill indoors. So that's the plan, and I'm excited. I'm excited to have a Saturday just like in. I also scheduled in my planner a leisure afternoon, so I can do whatever I want as long as I'm on task and like productive in the morning. I can spend like 2 hours playing the Switch if I wanted to, or like 2 hours reading if I wanted to. So all right, back to business. I have 12 minutes before I need to walk on the treadmill. Obviously I'm not like crazy, like I have to be down to the millisecond, but I do want to try to stay on task as much as possible. So now I'm going to drink this and get my sneakers on. I'm also going to import all this footage into my laptop so that when I go back to editing later, I can edit this vlog like in real time, which will be fun. So I will see you guys, I guess, on the treadmill. Hello, you guys. Good morning. I'm hoping that, hold on, maybe this will still section out my voice from everything else going on in my car. As I said yesterday, we got a ton of snow. So I am currently defrosting my car because I remote started it and then it stopped running after like 4 minutes. So I was like, that's kind of weird. So then I came out here and was like, you know what? I'm just going to sit in the car. So that's what I'm doing while I defrost my car. I'll let you guys know what's going on today. I am in the process of trying to get to the gym, which is going to take a little longer than I thought because there's just so much snow. Thankfully, my brother cleaned off my car. I didn't have to worry about that this morning, but I did have to worry about everything icing over. So I'm waiting for like my windshield to defrost. I'm hoping the body of the car is warm enough that when I go to back up, I'm not stuck. That's going to be annoying. The gym opens at 7, so I do have some time. It's 6:41 right now. So I'm not really on a schedule this morning. I don't have to be at church early, so that allots me a good amount of time to get a workout in, shower, eat breakfast, and then be at church by like 9:30. So, yeah, like I was saying, I'm hoping you guys can hear me over the defrost. That's currently going. I basically have a clear windshield at this point, but I just feel like the car is not warm enough to drive. Although the little temperature thing says that it is. So, fingers crossed that I can get out of this spot without any issues. There's a whole bunch of snow over here that I'm just hoping kind of melts off. Anyway, back to the schedule for today. Church this morning, gym this morning, this afternoon, studying. I'm going to be starting anatomy and physiology for the personal training exam. Not looking forward to it, but I really just want to dive into it on a day that I know that I don't really have anything going on. I have finished at this point all of my review from the curriculum that I did get through when I originally bought the material. There's probably a chapter that I do have to actually go back and reread because my review quiz grades weren't as good as I would like them to be. Granted, I got like an 84, which to me I'm still passing, but I would like to do better than that. So I think I will go back eventually and reread that chapter, but for now I'm really just trying to get through the curriculum intentionally, get good grades on all the review quizzes, and then any areas that I'm still struggling with, go back and not struggle with them anymore. What else? I think that's it for today. Sundays are always just like, we'll take the day as it comes. I would like to do some reading. I am currently reading Burn Bright by Kristen Becker-Ritchie, and I think we talked about it already, but I'm also reading A Love Letter to Whiskey by Candy Steiner. Both books are really good. I just but I would like to wrap up both of those books before the end of the year, which is Wednesday night. I think it's doable. I think if I just really just focus on those books. Oh, I'm also reading a holiday romance that I haven't gone back to. I don't think I'm going to go back to it, though, because I did not really care for the opening chapter. And yet, it was one of those, like, drop you into the situation and something crazy happens in the first chapter. But it didn't go over well for me. Like, the way that it was, I don't know. I just didn't care for it. I don't know if I'm going to go back to it. I have to reevaluate that situation. But, all right. The car is clear enough for my liking to head over to the gym. Fingers crossed I can get out of this parking spot. But regardless, I'll see you guys after the gym. Although, you guys, this lighting is rather harsh, but I'm not turning on the big light. I unfortunately left my camera home today by accident, so I didn't get to show anything that happened after taking a shower and going to church. So, kind of missed that, which stinks. We will try again tomorrow. Tomorrow is a new day, a new week. It is half of 2025 and half of 2026, which is crazy. So I am excited to wrap up this year and just begin a brand new year and a fresh start. Obviously, you don't have to wait for a new year to have a fresh start, but it's just perfect timing for me in my situation right now. I just feel like I'm so ready for a new year. Like, it's not even funny. So yeah, that's the update, is that I really don't have one because I didn't bring my camera with me today. I stupidly forgot it because I was in a rush this morning. But I'll see you guys in the morning. I got a gym workout tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to hit legs. And I got to be up now in 8.5 hours. So I am going to go to bed. And I'll see you guys at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning for a leg day and a work day. I'm not looking forward to working tomorrow, but I do like working the week between Christmas and New Year's because it's typically, historically speaking, it is quiet. But I do have a lot of work to catch up on. So I'm hoping tomorrow is going to be a productive day, which is why I want to get a lot of sleep so that I can be productive while I work tomorrow. So on that note, I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Today, and there's nobody here, so it's just me, myself, and I am having a very productive morning. As you guys saw, I went to the gym. I hit legs this morning. This one piece of hair, hopefully she stays. These pieces are getting to the point where they're too long, so they're always like in front of my face because they're just like way down. What was I saying? Oh, I went to the gym this morning. I hit legs. And now I am sipping on coffee. This was a very delish, actually. My go-to order lately has been a black coffee with 2 pumps of sugar cookie. I really should bring it down to 1, but for some reason with their sugar cookie syrup from Starbucks, I will choose the liquid calories. But it's not the 6 pumps that they would normally put in it, it's just 2. And then I add my own creamer, so that way I know like how much milk is going into it, and I just like the taste better with my own creamer. What else did I do so far today? I've just been working. I ate a protein bar because I'm not really in a breakfast mood yet, but I was hungry, so I've been loving these from David. This is the cinnamon roll flavor one. 28 grams of protein, 150 calories, and 0 grams of sugar. The macros on these are like really good. So I've been thoroughly enjoying these. What else can I tell you? 12 grams of carbs and 2 grams of fat. Like with 28 grams of protein, that's not easy to find. So I ate that, and I think I'm gonna have actual breakfast around like 10:15, like 10:15-ish. And then I also packed my lunch. What did I make for breakfast? Oh, the same thing I made yesterday because I'm a creature of habit. I made oats with an apple, a banana, cinnamon, honey, and almond butter, and protein powder. So that way I'm getting my 40 to 50 grams of protein first thing in the morning. This also helped. Like I just downed this, 28 grams of protein. And then for lunch, I made my same old lunch that I've been having every single day, which is white rice, chicken, like grilled chicken cubes, and edamame, frozen. So I gotta throw that in the microwave. And then I also packed, very random of me, but I've been liking it, some salsa to put on it. I don't know, I just felt like I needed a condiment, and we're out of soy sauce, so I brought that instead. That's really it as far as updates. Happy Monday. It's like so gloomy out. You could probably see like behind me. It's just absolutely so gloomy out. So I'm trying to listen to some more upbeat lo-fi to stay motivated and to get all this work done, because there's a lot of work to be done. So I'll see you guys on my lunch break when I study a little bit, just a little bit, and chill. I want to give my brain a break because I can tell today's going to be one of those big, like, critical thinking and focus days. So, yeah, that's my updates. So I'll see you guys later. Discovered a new angle. Okay, this is fun. I decided I'm going to be finishing the workday from home today because I guess I forgot to charge my phone overnight. I really haven't been on my phone that much, and I'm on 37%, so that leads me to believe I did not plug it in last night, which I think is an accurate statement. Also, I figured I would have to come out here anyway. I was waiting for the rain to stop because I left my supplements out here unbeknownst to me. I was looking for them through all my bags, and then I was like, oh, they're in my car. So I was gonna come out here anyway, and I was like, you know what? It's not raining anymore. I'm just gonna take my supplements and go home. So I'm going to take these now. I haven't been the most consistent with taking them, but the way I have this set up is like this is a week, so realistically this should be empty by the end of the week. I've done one complete day so far and one half day so far, so I need to take at least half of these now and then half of them with dinner, since I literally just ate lunch. I think it should be fine. Yeah, it looks like a lot. I take fruits and vegetables. Even though I eat them for the most part, I still take them anyway. Vitamin C, flaxseed oil, double D3, B12. What else is in here? Magnesium, ashwagandha, because my nervous system is always like very stressed all the time. What else is in here? Some sort of mineral thing, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna down half of these and then drive home and finish up the workday in some sweatpants. Yes, that sounds phenomenal. Good morning, friends. It is Tuesday now, and I thought it would be fun to end this video with a work from home day and also a planner tour. I think I gave you guys a Hobonichi haul back in August or September, but I don't think I went through how I'm using them. And because now we're at the point where I'm using I forget the name of it, the Weeks and the Cousin simultaneously, I thought it would be a good time and a good opportunity to actually show y'all how I'm using them. So, the markers that I'm using in both planners, because they don't bleed through the pages, are these zebra midliners. Everybody's probably seen these before. So I have them in like a trillion different colors. And I'm just using whatever colors match whatever stickers I use on the page. So I have a whole bag of them. And then the pen. Oh, this is like a random, I think it came with the Weeks. I'm using it as pencil board or pen board. Not really sure what it's for, but it's getting the job done. The pen that I'm using in both planners is a Pigma Micron 01 is the size that I'm using. So here's that pen. I think I want to get a smaller, I think they make a smaller one, like a smaller tip. I think there's a 001 for the Cousin. It's okay for the Weeks, but for some things in the Cousin, I think a smaller stroke, I guess, would be better. So this is the one I'm using, and then I just stick it right in here like so. So that way I don't lose it, and it's always with the planner. I do need to get a cover for the Cousin, but this year for some reason they're not selling the cover separately, so I have to check and see if I can find like a third-party one somewhere. So that way it's just covered, because right now she's like bare skin and bones. So the Hobonichi Weeks for me is slowly but surely turning into like a media journal. When I start a book, when I finish a book, if I watch any movies, if I watch any TV shows, like somehow it's kind of just turned into that. So I'm rolling with it. I've been using the monthly layouts for events. So I try to plan the month like in the 4th week of the month before. When I know things are going on, I try to have them here. Obviously December, like it was very predictable for me to plan big events. Some things got moved around, but for the most part, like this was good. And I'm not like putting my workouts or anything. This is just strictly events on this page. And then I'm using the weekly layout, which is why it's called the Weeks, as little bits of memory keeping, lots of book like memory type of things. So if I didn't have anything going on for the day, like this day here is when I got my new watch, I'll put like a little thing that like something I wanted to remember. And then I've been putting like finish first time caller. I think I finished another book. I tried Chip City for the first time. I watched Home Alone. I watched The Greatest Showman. I watched a lot of movies so far. Well, not so far. But in December as a whole, I did watch a good amount of movies, which is nice. I'm also tracking, not on this page, but in future pages, what I read in my Bible. And then, as you can see, I have a column here for steps, because that's like super important to me, to make sure I'm getting my 8,000 to 10,000 steps. So days that I'm not, I can see like trends, what happened that day. Was it a busy work day? Why didn't I get that many steps? And then I have a column here, which is specifically for my workouts. I can just dump those there. And then on this side, I've been doing tasks, habits, highlights, and social media. These categories change sometimes. Like I did take a big social media break, so this has changed depending on the week. But for the most part, tasks, habits, and highlights will always stay the same here. And then sometimes it changes to study plan, sometimes it stays socials. It just really depends on what's going on for the week. So this is a week here where it was kind of like a lot of things got rearranged. I thought I messed up and wrote plans in the wrong spot. But I have, again, my steps. Here's where I started tracking my Bible studies. And then events also go in this column. And as you could see, I had something every single day this week. So I didn't really write any like memory type of things. And then workouts, tasks, habits, highlights, and socials. And that wraps up that week. So that's basically like how I've been using this planner. As you can see here, same thing. And then I've just been adding stickers each week to make it fun. So this My 100 page is another page that I'll be using so that way I can track my first 100. I don't know. I think I'm going to do a book and movie combo. I haven't decided whether I'm just going to keep this books or not. So if I do books and movies, I think I'll be able to fill up 100 pretty fast. But if I just do books, this is going to take me all year. I have not decided how I'm going to use this page yet. And then there's a 365 days thing here. I'm probably going to use that as tracking my reading. If I read, I get to mark it off. So that's the plan for this one. And then like I mentioned, I also am using the Hobonichi Cousin, which I just started putting stuff in actually like last night or late last night. So this one's a little bit different. Oh, I forgot to show. Okay, hold on. Wait, we need to backtrack real quick because I always forget about this page. So in the beginning of the weeks, there's a tracker, like a daily tracker like this. So this is also going to be my book and movie tracker. If I watched a movie, I'm going to color it in. Obviously, the boxes are really small, so I'm not going to be able to actually like write in the titles. But I have to pick colors, and I'm going to do like start a book, finish a book, and watched a movie. And this will just be like super colorful. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to write the titles unless like I get a super thin pen. And I don't even write that small. So I think I'm just going to make sure that on the weekly pages, I put that I finished a book or started a book or whatever. And then I can find the title there. And at least it has the date. So that way I don't have to like flip through this whole thing. I could just go to the date and see what I read. So that's what I'm going to be using this one for. And now I think that's everything in here. This planner is mostly going to be tracking my health and fitness journey because I've had a very inconsistent time with it. And I just feel like having one spot with all of my data is going to really help and motivate me. So since I just showed you when I'm using the daily tracker here, this one is bigger, obviously. So I'm going to be using this as a step and movement tracker. What I'm thinking is I'm going to put my step count and what kind of workout I did, whether it was a push day, a pull day, or a leg day. That's what I'm thinking. And then I can see like how many times I worked out in a month and how many steps, so I can get my average step count. So that's what I'm thinking this is going to be for. And then I'm just going to put like my workout, like health and fitness goals up at the top of each month. So that way I can focus on those. And then there's pages for that for every month. And then we get another monthly layout. I actually didn't realize there was a December one in this planner. So I only filled out the December one last night, which is why it looks like super pretty. And I just put these stickers in this morning because I had so many Christmas stickers. I thought I was going to do a lot more junk journaling this month, and I didn't. So I was trying to use up Christmas stickers, and I thought this came out super cute and fun. So I like this layout. I have to do January's next. I just don't know what theme I want to do for January, so I just have like a blank. I got some events and stuff in there, but it's very blank for right now. And then in this planner, there's an hourly breakdown. It starts at 5 a.m. and it goes until 4 a.m. So it's almost like a 24-hour breakdown. I'm filling this out by the day. Unless I know what my week's going to really look like, then I will fill out more. Which is like what I did. So I know like tomorrow, New Year's Eve, I have plans. So I filled those in. but then I don't know what the rest of the week is looking like. And then, like I said, because this is going to mostly be like health and fitness and wellness, I'm putting like my breakfast, my lunch, workouts, and then I have goals for the week too that I put on the side. And there's one more section. This planner is a big one. This one actually goes until I think March of 2027. So I will be in this planner for a very long time. I've seen others use this more as like a junk journal, but I really think it'll be good to have a spot with all of my like health and wellness and lifts and workouts and all that stuff. This page, I kind of messed up, but not really. So this is going to be my goals for 2026. And then I didn't realize there was another blank page here. So I put January goals here, but realistically, this is going to be all like game plan goals for 2026. And then I think I'm going to actually like cover this with a sticker or two and move my January goals here onto this page. I have some like workout stats that I want to put in, but I can use this bottom half for goals. And then this is the daily layout for the cousin. Your hourly breakdown is in 3-hour chunks. So you get 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and then 0 and 3. So this is why I'm also thinking I want to get a smaller, like, brushstroke kind of pen to fill in those little spots. And then at the top, this is probably supposed to be a to-do list, but I'm using it like what I ate for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and then how much water I drank for the day. And then in this one, I'm going to be doing 365 days of movement, which is that back tracker. And then every day that I move, I will color this sheet in. So that's why I left myself a reminder. If I did a movement, like if I did any sort of physical movement, got to color this in. And then there's also my 100. I don't think I decided what I'm going to use this for yet, because all my workouts are the same. But I do think this might start to be like a weight loss tracker once I get into that phase. So obviously I don't know how much weight I'm going to lose, but it could be a good motivator to track. I don't know. I might do like a 75-day challenge. I don't know if it's going to be like 75 hard. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this page yet, but I think a weight loss tracker is looking more likely. But that is it. That is how I'm using these two planners. Yes, I also have a digital planner. I just like having the digital side of it because it syncs with my phone, just in case I leave these home, but usually they're one and the same. And then I also like having it on my computer so that when I'm working all day, I can see, okay, this is what's coming next. A reminder to go eat something instead of being so zoned into work that I just completely forget about food and water and hydration and all that stuff. So that's my planner tour. And I have a stick. I think I've showed you guys this. Maybe not. I don't remember. But I have this sticker book that is basically a book of reusable sticker sheets. And all of my stickers are in here. So I've sectioned them out. Like this is art by Elowen. Letters to Apollo. So I kind of sectioned them out by artist. More letters to Apollo. More letters. I really like letters to Apollo. I also really like the like cutout vibes of like real life things. So I have a lot of letters to Apollo, which is because that's a lot of what she does. And then some other random stuff. These are more like New York City and Long Island themed ones. This is Trinket Party. Martina's Tiny Store. It's a Blue Bear Coffee, I think. I won a giveaway, and the giveaway like promo thing was like at $15 or $20 off or something like that. So I got a lot of sticker sheets from them. So I have some fall, some self-care ones. Gilmore Girls, fast food. What else? More fast food. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas. I was able to use a lot of the Christmas ones, which was good. These are just random. I think these are from a sticker sheet from my Bandeau book, I think. Also really random. I hosted a junk journaling event, and these are some of the stickers that were left over. I don't love having tons and tons of sheets. I like having everything in one spot. These were also just really random stickers that I've purchased over the last probably decade that I didn't know what to do with, so I just put them in here. I used to have, and I still kind of do, but I'm getting over it, like, I don't want to say like sticker phobia, but like I'd be afraid to put stickers down. So I'm getting better at putting stickers down thanks to planners, junk journaling, and all that. These are some book ones. So I've tried to keep them by like genre. More book ones. These ones are just really pretty, and I haven't found like a really good spot for them yet, but I think next winter maybe I will put them in my planner. Saying that now to hold me accountable to it. More book stickers. These are, I know they're Brunch Brother, but I'm trying to think of where I got them from. Probably Philadelphia when I went to Philly for a day. Then I got some more fall ones. These are, I think, Ephemera Club. I'm part of her, is it Ephemera Club? No. Maybe. I don't remember. But Patreon, nonetheless. These are loaf on paper. I really like the little tiny stickers for these planners specifically. So these are going to be like my spring spreads. Maybe January or February I'll use these bears that are just hanging out. More loaf on paper. This is La Dolce Vita. These, I don't remember the brand, but I know for sure I got them from Loaf on Paper, and they're super cute, like little tiny cafe stickers. I'm really big on like coffee and plant stickers. So these, look at the little dogs. Like, they're so cute. This is Prince of California. More Prince of California. More Prince of California. This is Junk Club's collab with Prince of California. And birthday stickers from Prince of California. I will be using these for my birthday spread, which is coming up. And more Prince of California. Art by Elowen. The reason why these are back here is because I was just transferring stickers from a sticker sheet to this that I have to move now to the front. So I was just filling up this page. And then I have to add these. And this is the Christmas sheet, which if you guys have seen in some clips, my phone case. Where's my phone? So the back of my phone case is a sticker sheet with Art by Elowen stickers on it. And I change them out seasonally. So this one I do have to change out because Christmas is over. But I'm going to keep a lot of the things that are on here because they're still like winter, cozy, fun vibes. And then I'll just add some new things. So yes, I do have to do this. So my to-do list for this week is to change this out. And then put the stickers back in here. And I put new ones on. So that's what I do with my stickers. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my sticker book tour, seeing my planner tour, spending the last 3.5 days with me. So I'm going to be ending this here because I do have to work today and it's a work from home day. Y'all aren't going to be missing much. We're probably going to start a new video later anyway. So I'll see you guys in the next video later today when I start that. And yeah, don't forget to do all the YouTube things, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Comment if you feel so inclined to comment. And I will see you guys later in my next video. Bye.